So next up, we got something that I'm just not even going near, which is Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
Biohazard. They started us out and they were like, hey, so remember that kitchen demo that we had, which, by the way, is just really just a harrowing thing. That was PlayStation VR demo where you are in a kitchen and it's awful. It's a really awful kitchen. And they're like, guess what? There's a whole house attached to that kitchen, and it's full of awful stuff, like scary old phones and bad wallpaper, and then there's mannequins. And also, hey, Resident Evil. It looks scary again.
Can I say real quick before we just get really excited about this? I'm really upset that they kept the number 7 in this title. Like, I wish they had just ditched it completely. This is I wanted that hard reboot of just like get rid of Chris and Leon and Albert Wesker punching the boulder and just go into something strange, which they did. I mean, we don't really know anything about these characters just yet, but the fact that they kept that number there is...
Did they really, though? It was V-I, and then part of the L was also an I. I don't know if it'll officially be called Resident Evil 7 or if that was just a cute design thing.
But they also called it Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Biohazard is what Resident Evil's called in Japan.
The name might be Resident Evil Biohazard.
Yeah, which would be awesome. And there's a demo available for this right now?
Right now.
On PlayStation Plus?
Yeah,
so
this was another weird thing where we were like, is this still VR stuff? But then it said demo available now on PS Plus, so it can't be.
I don't think...
Taking a cue from Silent Hills, from PT.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, like, we don't know, because we literally just came from the show, so the news may have broken and we might have this detail, but it almost sounded like this game could be both.
Yeah.
It could be PSVR as well as just traditional PS4.
Also, Justin Davis pointed this out. What did that guy expect to find in that pot?
Yeah, just a...
Like, what are you gonna open that up and be like, oh, I bet it's a bunch of delicious, like, look at the rest of this kitchen.
I don't know what I expected.
I mean,
like
so
a staph infection.
Like, I really love horror stuff, and there was a lot of very tropey stuff in this trailer. Like the guy with the mannequin in his house and the TV that won't turn off, and the gross food in the kitchen and stuff like that. But this is I think the fact that you're going to put on a headset and walk through this yourself makes it completely different than, say, watching like, the 15th Paranormal Activity movie.
Look, honestly, I think this is going to be unplayable in VR.
You think so?
Yes. Anything that is in VR that it is slightly scary, or even things that aren't intended to be scary, when you put them in VR, are terrifying. People's tolerances are super low for things like that. I don't think a lot of people are going to be able to play this in VR. I don't think people will make it out of that first
I mean,
time.
horror VR is an encroachment of your personal space and safety.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The biggest thing to anyone who hasn't played VR, it's so hard to not just want to take the headset off because you can't even hide behind your hands. It's just you and you're there and you have to deal with what's in front of you and you have no way of hiding.
No, this game should just be called Nope.
I mean,
that's what it should say.
Unless it's very, very short, I really don't think that a lot of people are going to be able to play it. I don't think it would have been probably bad if it were
maybe that's it.
VR.
Maybe it's really short. I mean, people got a lot of mileage out of PT, and that was a pretty
That's absolutely true. But can you imagine playing PT in VR?
Hell no, I don't want to do that.
No,
this is like a very expensive version of those novelty hot sauces that don't taste good. They're just really spicy. People are like, check this out.
You need a $400 visor to wear it.
Yeah, it's like, this is really scary. You're gonna go to the bathroom in your pants.